I went to Floyd's once, I'd say 2 years after I graduated, and this gal was not in a good mood. And I even said, like, she yanked my head at one point because I, like, kind of let my head dip a little. And she, like, yanked it, and she goes, don't fucking move.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, yeah. And I just, when I got it, I go, whoop. I go, yeah, maybe this is not the day to hold scissors at people's heads, huh? Said that as, like, a joke. And she goes, I'm fine. And I was like, yeah, you're not. So maybe let's reconvene and schedule. So but I felt so awkward and vulnerable to being like, I'd never been in a position where I was like, should I Irish goodbye a haircut? So I'm just like, she'll probably calm down, right? Like, she seems cool. She's got tattoos. We're in Floyd's. They got, they're playing fucking, Mumford and Sons. And so it's always a sign of a good time. And then she just got real aggressive, and she did like a couple aggressive, like, zzz on the side of my head. I walk over. She's like, all right, we're done. She goes, get up. And I was like, I got to be honest. I don't know yet what my hair fully looks like because I'm facing back from the mirror. I go, but this is one of, and I'll say this is the most polite way I can, worst experiences I've had as an adult, not even in a barbershop, just as being alive. Like, I'm going back to, like, my bar mitzvah when I fucked up a little Hebrew, but, like, this is at the top right now. So congrats, I guess.
Wow.
And then I go to the front and I told the lady, I was like, I was like, look, I don't even know. I was like, I probably shouldn't pay for this, but I'm going to, and I'm actually even going to tip her more because I feel like she's having a bad day. Yeah. But maybe and I benefit of the doubt, I feel like, is always a home run way to go in most instances, so that you can kind of, like, manage your own heat that's bubbling. And so she's like, she looks at me. I put my hat on at that point, and I was like, but I'm going to give her a little bit more, but I feel like you should maybe talk to her because she probably shouldn't be holding scissors.
Yeah.
And she just goes, I bet it's fine. And I take my hat off and I go, is it? And her face, I will never unsee it. Seeing the woman who's, like, the cashier to, like, close everyone out, she looks at me and just goes, whoop. She said, oh, just made a noise looking at my head. And so I went home that night. This is when MySpace was still clicking. This is probably 2006, a year after I graduated. And I went online and made some stupid video just ranting and riffing about my my poor cut. And it circulated enough to where, like, the head of Floyd's hit me up on MySpace, got that message, that little red notification, and he was like, hey, man, saw your video, so fucked up. Let me know who that was and where it was, and we will take care of that. Also would like to offer you, like, 3 months free haircuts. And I was like, bro, appreciate the sentiment, but you're offering what was the problem in the first place. It's like, you go to a strip club, you know what I'm saying, and you end up getting fucking pink eye, and she calls you up. She's like, I'd love to give you cancer too. You're like, that's not how this works, Bambi. But so I was like, I respectfully gonna say no thanks to the haircuts. And he was like, he kept hounding me. He's like, you gotta let me know who it was. I gotta, like, get to the bottom of this. I was like, again, I think she just maybe bad cut. I don't want to get her fired.